Hey, my name is Ajay Ramirez. I am 24 years old. I'm the oldest of five girls, and I'm actually from Colorado. Moved down here a year 20, like at the end of 2015, to be closer to my sisters after a few years of my mom's passing. So Cammy, who's close in age, pretty much my twin, and I moved down here. Um, so, how I got to Pivotal Point. At, Before I got here, I was living in a toxic roommate situation, and I found myself complaining about that environment. She allowed people to, live with us and not pay rent, and wasn't too clean. So I was like, okay, well, I don't like complaining, so I'm going to find like a way to solve my problems. So I decided to leave my lease like a month or two early, and I had an apartment set up for myself, but I didn't go through with it because I decided to move in with another person who I thought would be a perfect match for me. So in this process, I'm already stressed, and I get in my next roommate situation, and she already had a roommate before I came into the picture. So they never left. I thought they were going to leave. So now there's four adults because they had there's two adults that were rooming with my friend. It's complicated, but there's four adults in the apartment, and only two of us were paying the rent. So now I'm living on the couch, and there's two other adults barely not even paying. So I'm broke and I'm on the couch. On top of that, I had two jobs, and I was still trying to get into my summer AP class, anatomy and physiology class, so I could continue my nursing. So all of that was just doing a lot. So with me having two jobs, I had to go to another, at the time, friend's house, so I could be closer to my other job. So I would walk there. That from there would be like 30 minutes. Just depending on which house I was at, the walks would be shorter or longer. Or I would take the bus. But during the weekends, I had no choice but to walk. So I had asked my friend that lived in downtown St. Joseph if I could live with her, and she actually told me no, which I respected because it's kind of hard to tell somebody no. So she gave me a phone number to a guy at some church, and I had called him, told him my situation. I was like, hey, I'm working two jobs. I'm about to start summer school for my anatomy and physiology class. Like, I need help because I am about to go homeless. One of my friends are about to move to Kansas City, and I won't have no place to stay. And so he was like, well, you sound like a perfect candidate at the time, it was called Hillcrest. Pivotal Point was called Hillcrest. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm down. He told me to call him, and I called. They tell me to, call and update them about, my work history. I mean, like, if I still have a job. And I was like, okay. So I call them every day of the week, Monday to Friday. And so one of the ladies had called me back, and she was like, all you have to do is call once a week. And I was like, okay. So I called twice a week. I was like, Monday and Friday. And I had gotten an interview, and I don't think it went well. I was shut down. I wasn't vulnerable and open to what I really wanted for the program. And so I had left a message and saying, I know that I may not be the best candidate for this position, for a placement here, but if you happen to have like any other resources, I'll be open to those. I want to, show my sisters that if you fight for what you want in life, then you can get that. And I don't feel like I'm at a place that I don't think is a good example for my sisters. And I want to. This will be an opportunity for me to better my life, so I can help my sisters in the future. So I left that message, and she calls me back. I was like, okay, we have an interview. And after, not an interview, she was like, okay, now you're in Pivotal Point. And I was like, what? So I moved in Pivotal Point May 11th of 2000, I believe, 18. So yeah, ever since then, I've been at Pivotal Point.